Xiaomi Black Shark 4 rumors and leaks. A big new gaming phone. The Xiaomi Black Shark 4 is coming very soon, as a March 23rd launch event has been confirmed, so very soon we'll know what the next gaming phone from Xiaomi's gaming mobile-focused sub-brand will look like. The Xiaomi Black Shark 3 was a great phone, and one of the best gaming phones we've tested. The reason it doesn't top that list is simply because one or two of its competitors beat it in a few ways. So what could the Black Shark 4 do to trump rivals from Asus, Nubia, and Lenovo? Why, we're glad you asked, because we've come up with a wish list of cool features we'd like to see in the Xiaomi Black Shark 4. The Black Shark 4 has been confirmed by the brand's CEO, so we know it's coming. This joins a few tidbits of information we already know about the phone and, when we get them, any leaks or rumors about the Black Shark 4. Latest news. Some hands-on Black Shark 4 pictures have leaked, and they show a few curiosities. There's a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, punch hole cut out for the front camera, and a relatively restrained design. Xiaomi Black Shark 4 release date and price. The Xiaomi Black Shark 4 is set to launch on March 23rd. That's an event hosted in China, and it takes place at 3 p.m. local time, that's about 7 a.m. GMT, 6 p.m. ACT, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, or midnight PT. In terms of price, the Black Shark 3 cost $599/539 for its base 8GB RAM/128GB storage model, which was pretty affordable given its specs, and we'd expect the 4th generation model to be roughly in line with that. Perhaps, to hit all the points in our wish list, the price could be bumped upwards just a touch. News and rumors. When the Black Shark CEO confirmed the phone, they teased a few specs of it too. The Black Shark 4 will come with super fast 120-watt charging, beating most other phones out there right now, which should power up the handset in less than 15 minutes. In addition, the phone will have a 4500 mAh battery, which is just a touch smaller than the one in the Black Shark 3, so perhaps we'll see some battery optimization to balance this out. There are some interesting things to note about this. The most obvious is the design. The depicted handset looks more like your average smartphone than a gaming one, as it has no sharp angles, no big shapes, no LED lights, and no red or black color pattern. Looking closer we see a side-mounted fingerprint scanner and 2 trigger buttons, but no Shark Space slider for automatically entering the gaming mode. There also seem to be 3 rear cameras. Since then we've seen some real-life pictures of the phone, and they seem to show the same device, though it's cloaked in a case. We also see the display, and it seems it's broken up by a cutout for the front camera, which is something gaming phones have steered away from in the past. Xiaomi Black Shark 4, what we want to see. These are some new features we want to see in the Black Shark 4. Number 1. A high refresh rate display. The main thing the Black Shark 3's competitors had over it, was that the Xiaomi phone only had a 90Hz display, while other gaming phones reach 120Hz or even 144Hz. Higher refresh rates in displays can have a particular benefit for gaming. Motion can look way smoother and more natural, making action look great. Not all games are optimized for high refresh rates just yet, but the number of titles that are, is growing. So we'd like to see the Black Shark 4 match its rivals in the refresh rate department. We know the company has the tech. The Xiaomi Mi 10T has a 144Hz display, so let's see it in action. Number 2. A reachable power button. The Black Shark 3's power button was the one on the left here. The Black Shark 3's power button was the one on the left here. A minor gripe we had with the Black Shark 3, that for some may be a major gripe, is that the power button on the side was hard to reach with your thumb. The in-screen fingerprint sensor was also quite a stretch away. To make the Black Shark 4 easier to use for people with smaller hands, we'd like to see the buttons rearranged so they're easier to reach. Number 3. 2 gamepads. Black Shark sells optional accessories alongside its phones, like magnetic chargers, clip-on cooling pads and game pads to stop you having to use on-screen controls. However, for the Black Shark 3, you could only buy a left-hand side gamepad. Xiaomi stated the reason was because most people preferred this one, but it's a little odd having to use only one of this gadget, when it was clearly designed to be used in a pair. It just feels odd using only one as it's a little lopsided. Number 4. A telephoto camera. It probably seems odd to talk about photography for a gaming phone, but Black Shark devices usually have surprisingly impressive camera arrays, given that's not why you're buying the device. However, since the Black Shark 2, the devices haven't had telephoto lenses for zoom shots, replacing them with ultra-wide and macro lenses instead. Maybe this is just us, but we take many more zoomed-in shots than wide-angle ones, and a telephoto camera would be far more useful. But it makes most sense of all simply to have both. The Black Shark 2 had 2 cameras, the Black Shark 3 had 3, let's see 4 in the Black Shark 4. Number 5. A higher resolution display. Most smartphone displays right now have 1080p or 2K resolutions, save the odd Sony Xperia phone with 4K or a few cheap phones with 720p. Black Shark has 1080p, like all its competitors, but we'd like to see an increase, if not to 4K, at least to 2.5K. At the moment few, if any, mobile games are optimized to play in 2.5K or 4K, so it would seem redundant to provide this kind of display. But game makers aren't going to offer high-res options for their games, if the kind of display isn't on the market, so it's a self-fulfilling cycle. Someone's gotta budge here, and we think it should be the phone makers. After all, we'd still be able to enjoy streaming movies and TV shows in high resolution with this kind of display.